really feel like I should be getting rid of my mercs finally and actually relying on some good old-fashioned raw manpower. I missed a trick there. Commonwealth will join in again. Well, we could fight Austria at our leisure. They don't have expansion just yet. They're full. They're full. Oldenburg. Oldenburg is gunning to eat a bit more. So that tells me we need to fight. Brandenburg, of all people. Their only friend is the Palatinate. Oh, Hungary's an elector now. Austria's saying, please stop eating my HRE. Yeah, we should force feed Oldenburg some more of Brandenburg. And would you look at that, we're right on the border. Ready to fight. He's doing me a favour by wiping out Magdeburg. Oh, that's Wurzburg. Still, they've been involved in too many wars. We chew you up. I know you have quite a bit of overextension, but you are coring this. And both of these, so essentially you're going to only have 10. We could give you quite a bit more than that. Whereas Oldenburg just needs straight up lots. Yeah. We'll give it just a little bit of time for our collective war exhaustion to go away. Muscovy has no interest in fighting his own rebels. Madman. Little understaffed, but let's go over there and show him how it's done. Jake, time to destroy the HRE yet. We're working on it. I know I just got rid of my aggressive expansion. Chewing into Brandenburg would certainly give me a fresh stack of that. If you get chewed up a bit more, then I'll be able to vassalize you, Golden Horde. It's a lot of golden cores to give you back. However, if you can't convert this land, then that's no good for me. Typical Brandenburgian God General there. What's his name? Paul Casimir. Total price for Brandenburg, 206. The best I could really do is split them in half. Palatinate ally. That's not something I can feed to anyone. What I'm hoping is that Austria culture converts the Bohemian lands, but they can't do that whilst Bohemia exists. Bohemia is a horrible bit of increased coring cost that nobody wants to have to deal with. Brandenburg does seem like the obvious thing to shoot for then. Let's throw some more overextension Oldenburg's way. You can see that I've been feeding them really heavily. Their administrative technology is suffering for it. But is there anywhere else that I really need to go? Yeah, Muscovy may be an idea. Take care of them whilst everyone figures out what they're doing. Yeah, Bohemia's main province of Bohemia is extremely expensive at 14 base tax and generates a ton of dosh. Add to that the fact that they've built everything they can on it. I'm looking forward to building a cathedral and battle pope HQ. I really like having massive sprawling cities like this on high base tax provinces. There is bigger though, but they have negative modifiers unless I culture convert them. So a little break in the action allows my my countries just to chill out a bit. Because I know I'm going to have to deal with some of the Livonian revolts at some point. I've only got 2 religious ideas still. I really am overfeeding Novgorod too much here. If he had religious ideas, he'd have a much easier time converting his land from horrific Orthodox to glorious Sunni. But it's nice to see that the Orthodox stronghold here has been chipped away massively. Oh, Golden Horde are staging their comeback tour here. Ah, they attacked Astrakhan, and they have the Ottomans on their side. Good going, Golden Horde. This was freed up a Diplo slot for me. Oh, as long as we're friendly, I'm happy. My vassals don't seem too keen on the idea of attacking right now. Okay. You want me to draw first blood or something? We're not talking a lot of enemies here. This time, though, I will not be foolish enough to take the provinces that give me holy war. I'll leave them with Moscow. Precious. People that want to defect Astrakhan away from Muscovy. Yeah, my vassals really don't want to be fighting for me here. Are they too powerful? Missed a trick here. Shouldn't have whittled my stack down so much. That's Danish gnats, but there's still due some Norwegian gnats and some Swedish gnats. They're doing a good job coring. A good job taking care of their own rebs, thanks a lot. Let me help you out there, buddy. And we're short how many regulars up here, really? That's 12, whereas I think I'd rather have 40. So 38. I'll give you a full 40. Probably just made 36 there, didn't I? Jake, will you annex all vassals? Nope, the goal here is simply to eradicate Christianity, and it's coming along nicely. Unfortunately, having stomped down all the big threats, there isn't really too much of excitement going on now. Oh, jeez. Not how you do it, Novgorod. I guess it's how you do it, but... Jake, over force limit. Yeah, I guess I am. That's fine, though. I mean, look at this money. What use is it if we're not going above force limit? Let's not be foolish enough to march into those rebs. Really though, what are my vassals doing? Not fighting. Let's try something a little different then. We'll give them some objectives. Maybe they'll act on it. But Novgorod really doesn't want to. Jake, have you dealt with Congo? I hear they are quite the beast. We don't need to. They're not Catholic and they never will be. They have to engage with Portugal to do that. And we wiped out Portugal very early on. And people are asking about Japan as well. Japan... Oh lordy, no. No, 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 no. You know why Japan is a problem? They colonize. And if they get defeated by Catholic zealots... Korea is invading Japan? This is, how you say, very bad. I have to hope that they thwart these guys. They don't have religious ideas. But hopefully they can do well enough to get rid of that. Oh god, I do not want a Catholic Japan. Glorious Korea, StarCraft 2 master race. Yeah, they got it sorted. Yeah, I chose tariffs there. Could have taken a merchant. Should have taken a merchant. Wow. So when you get internal conflicts, how long does it last, and can you get it again? Or is it thankfully one of those problems that you can never get after you get it once? Castilian Patriots only wanting to rise up in these places because of high overextension, which will go away once this war is over, because well done, you managed to core everything. Satisfactory. This war with Muscovy, however, is not. My vassal's just keen to not help out here. Right, that tells me that I should bring them over then. My troops, that is. Jake, in 1.9 you almost always see Japan flip religion. Ugh. Yeah, this tells me that I need to make a beeline for Diptech 22 and go and smash them. Fortunately, teching up in Dip is easy for us because we took Diplo ideas very early on. Let's not fight rebels that are stronger than us. Let's actually get our tactics up to scratch. Gotta hand it to Novgorod. They faced their way through it, they're fully westernized, they're doing a great job. Shame their admin tech blows, even with, whoa, what a guy. Kasimov. cost of all the Muscovite provinces is only 136. I bet most of that is Moskva. Yeah. It'll take a few more times to chew them down, but they will be chewed. Be gone, scum. Yeah, part of me is wondering if my vassals have just gone brain dead. Because they sure don't look very keen on doing anything. Okay, Ryazan have big plans here. I'll leave them to it. They might even win. What do they want anyway? The reconquest of Tula. That would be convenient for me. Because it means I could just smoke Ryazan later on. No, that would be inconvenient for me. I'd rather Ryazan were one province. Convenient, inconvenient. And they don't have religious ideas, but I think they could do a bang-up job on Tula. I wonder if they ever take it. Alright, there we go. That's enough of this hell. Jake, if you quit to main menu and start up again, the vassals might stop being stupid. They might, but let's just carry on. I can re-rival France. Lovely. How are my vassals doing? He only has Champagne left to go. You, of course, have nothing. Oldenburg and Teutonic Order, both getting kind of hungry. But Novgorod, we need to take advantage of them having such a great diplomat and throw him all this land that he may or may not be able to do. And what do we have here? Fire or shock. We'll go for the Highlanders. No personal preference at all. I don't want to tech up my dip though. It'd be very expensive to do. I'd rather... don't want to start the integration of Toulouse right now either. There's still land to feed them. I mean, I could always take Bern for myself. What is honestly stopping me? France is allied with Jura, Lorraine and Hesse. And Lorraine will need to be consumed as well. Yeah, Elo being man of the match here. You have rebels, we'll take care of them. You need sieges done, I'll do it. What a guy. Yeah, I agree. Ryazan's already Sunni. We'll let them have their way. I'm sure they'll be able to convert it in due time, if nothing else. Alright, we hit that cap. I don't want to spend it on tech, but let's do it anyway. At least it gives us an idea of how long it takes to get the glorious limes, the best dip tech in the game. And using that, we can declare war on anybody we want. And you know what? You know what I want? I want Augsburg. annexed and as my vassal. Bonneman, they're in Africa. We'll just make them like us. And let's just get rid of any of these horrific Muscovite provinces. You cored everything, didn't you? Yeah. So what's this? 6 and 2 is 8. 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18. I don't want this province. These two, well, we'll see what Ryazan can do with these. Kasimov isn't Russian. Didn't start as Russian. Yeah, adopted Russian culture. We'll give him Kasimov as well when it falls. And I'm going to feel bad about the Golden Horde because their provinces are going to be into mine, and that's what starts wars. I tell you what. Jake, more cultural enrichment, that would have been a good idea. Oh man, Kasimov is going to Ryazan. Huh. Well, you know, there's no real need to take more than is necessary. They don't even need to get Kazan. But I'll probably give it to them anyway, because at least that way I know it's going to get converted by us. Otherwise I'll have to step in and take drastic measures. Yeah, I'll roll with that. Take the war reparations as well, and much as I would love to return a core or two, you know, it's so cheap, why don't I? If I give land back to the Golden Horde, that'll stop Ryazan from making an attack on it, and it'll separate Moskva, because I'll want Moskva in a later war. Hopefully nobody else actually takes Moskva. Yeah, that looks satisfactory for me though. And the Golden Horde will love me. And he might have a little bit of trouble, but I'm sure he'll get it converted. Good guy, Golden Horde. That'll be handy for Utrecht. Jake, what is the religious situation? Catholics are looking pretty caged in here right now. Nobody worth knowing has a port. Except for Austria, who will have to die. That's right, we can get rid of Savoy. Please core it quickly. Oh, I forgot that, didn't I? Imperial provinces. Not even once. So what is the score? Do we release Savoy and integrate them? We certainly have dip points to spare. Or do we leave the Empire? No, leaving the Empire would release these provinces anyway. Well, gotta do what we gotta do. Out you come, Savoy. Is there a downside to doing this? Probably. I cannot believe I forgot that. You know, I think one last feeding frenzy for you, Toulouse, and then you are out of here. You'll be finished on 68. Our truce is up with them in 62. I'm sure that would give you enough time to core that land. Yeah, I see no downside to this. Austria causing us a fuss by trying to annex Venice's land. That is problematic for me, but it's not a deal breaker. $68, huh? That would only give me about 6 years to do that. Let's say 3 years for war and 3 years for coring. I don't feel too confident about that. We'll give it a bit of time. Time to leave, Jake. Time to dismantle the HRE. I like the way you think. Dismantle the HRE, huh? Yeah, it has ceased to be useful to us. Trier, Wurzburg, Milan, and Hungary. I need a way to fight all of them. I could fight them in separate wars without involving the Emperor. The alternative is that I get some of them allied with me whilst I fight the Emperor, and then that would count for dismantling. But Milan is not going to be one of those people. Oh, they could. Okay, so that would be Milan. I can ally Hungary. Wurzburg and Trier. You're allied with neither. Wurzburg. Wurzburg. Such a forgotten nation. They want to ally me. This would hemorrhage my dip points. Trier, I want you annexed. Forget everything else. I want you out of here. But I have no Cassis on you. You would ally me as well, though. Okay, so I could ally all the powers and just smash Austria. A bold move. Jake Milan will be the next emperor. Keep that in mind. Excellent point. Gee, Austria's actually pretty far down on the desired emperor tables. How old are you? Wow, I could smash Milan so quickly it would make your head spin. I want to claim on Verona then. He's only 30, it'll take him a while to die, most likely. And he's got that accursed union with Hungary. Alright, the moment Milan becomes emperor, we destroy it. Good job, Ottomans. I do still want to smash Austria, though. Maybe we could just do it now anyway. I haven't got all my claims yet. Not great. I was still planning on smashing Brandenburg, wasn't I? Wasn't I? Well, they're more likely to fall soon than the other one. Jake, your claim on Antwerp expired. Thanks for the heads up. Let's take care of that. Trier's on the move to become too big for me to annex and release. But that's alright, we moved away from Trier. We now have a new, greener pasture to go for. Augsburg will have to fall. Austria will have to fall. Again, my troops aren't very organised here. And they're costing me an arm and a leg from being over force limit considerably. So, our approach, if you're a merc, go home. This decision was a long time coming. You there's a little too many of you. 18 and 18. Maybe with a little less.